Hey there. I hope you have some good coffee. I made a nice little French press. I made it decaf so that my husband can have some as well. I'm drinking Brazil, Starbucks Brazil. And it's wonderful, wonderful. Delicious. I hope that you're enjoying yours. I would like to know what you're drinking. So in the comment section, maybe you could just post what it is you're drinking. I hope you had a good day today. Mine was interesting. I saw all these posts about, in 6 weeks, everyone is going to know what our true hair color is. Not today. This is what my day looked like. Yeah, that's right. This is not my natural color, but it is now. And I decided I didn't want to, that was one thing I could do something about, so I did. And I'm thinking, I'm kind of liking the color. I need a few highlights, but I have to wait till I can see my hairdresser mom or my hairdresser daughter in order to get that done. The other thing that I did today, yes, I went to the ER. I was tested because I am having symptoms. I called my doctor. My husband kind of made me, my husband and son kind of pushed me in that direction. I've been running a low-grade fever and had some cough. I've had a cough. I'm just having a hard time breathing. So if you can't hear me very well, I'm sorry about that. But if I try to talk much louder, I'll have a coughing fit, and none of us would enjoy that. Although you would be safe because, well, I can't cough on you. They did not do a test on me. They said they are way too short on tests, and if my fever goes up or my breathing gets worse, then I'm to come back in. But as of now, they gave me a steroid drink, which was nasty, and it should help my air, my lungs to open up a little bit, and they renewed 2 of my inhaler prescriptions. Wow. Anyhow, so all is good, right? And I'm just quarantined like everybody else is anyways. Well, last time that we met, I gave you some good tips about what to do for a mask if you don't have one, how you can make one. And I looked those up and they were legit, and someone sent me one. Oh, I'm so irritated that I didn't include that because it's wonderful. You just take a disposable diaper, cut the very bottom of it out, and you put that over your head, and then take the top part here and the back part here and tape it together, and then you're good. You're good. I don't know what would work better than that. I mean, So today I wanted to give you some tips about in case you're running low on the TP, there are alternatives. And again, I have researched this thoroughly on Google, and so we know they work, right? I will put a disclaimer, I have not actually tried these, but if I get desperate enough, by golly, I will. But here I just kind of rummaged through, again, things that you already have at home. That's the beauty of this thing. We're home, but there's a lot of treasures that we aren't even aware of. First place I looked, which is a gold mine, is your recycle bin. Look what I found in my recycle bin. Number 1, this I used to make the mask the other day because we don't get the newspaper, but a newspaper. And you just, simple as this, simple as anything, just, there you go, toilet paper. So if you get desperate, and you don't get the newspaper, I do get the Wednesday grocery ads, and make sure that it's the paper one, not the shiny one, because they tell us we don't want to use that one. But this, oh man, every week you get a new supply. How great is that? Another thing is paper towel. Now I know paper towel might be running low as well, but there again, handy dandy scissors, voila, paper towel, toilet paper. Now, another thing, I found in my recycle bin, receipts. People used to complain about those like drugstore receipts or Walmart receipts or whatever that were like a mile long. Who's complaining now, right? That's right. So you just get those receipts. They're nice, thin little paper, and you know what to do. So there you go. There's some things that I found in my recycle bin. Something that you probably have in your car. I went out to my car and I looked in my glove box, but don't let your neighbors see you do it or they'll be breaking into your car. But doesn't have to be Starbucks. It can be any fast food restaurant. You know you grab some extra napkins when you go in those places, right? And you shove them in the glove box. Gold mine. There you go. Now this last one, well, actually I have two more. Because one of the things that I said to use for a mask, actually two, because newspaper was one of them. The other thing was, yes, lettuce. They say leaves, but who just has leaves laying around? I mean, it's not even really spring or summer where the leaves are coming out. So, but old lettuce, I mean, you know, I'd use this in a pinch. Was that TMI? Sorry. And then I saw this on Google or something, and I don't know. I don't know if I would do this, and if you try it, I really don't want to know about it. But one of the things they suggested was cotton balls. I don't know. I mean, for obvious reasons, they don't stick together. So, but I'm just passing on information because I have a wealth of information that I got off of Google. I need to take a drink. I think you should take a drink now too. Oh man, that's good. That's really good. Even if it's decaf, it's still good because it's coffee and coffee's delicious. Now, there are some things that I have learned through this quarantine time, and that is something I just want to share with you. Some things that I've learned are, I'm not really high-techy on this, so I'm just gonna do it this way. The first one is, if you stretch, I have learned that if you stretch your arms long enough and the pizza box is big enough, you can stay 6 feet away from the pizza delivery person and still get pizza delivered. Awesome. I even was able to slide a tip across that the box, so you know, we're good to go with that. Another thing is, I watched the video, the last one I did, and the camera really does put 10 pounds on you. Either that or it's just all this sitting around. I don't know, but anyways, that's you know, just something. The other thing was, I saw that I really need a haircut. My haircut has just kind of lost its sass. Now, thankfully, my personality has not, but my haircut has. So I just really need to see Brooklyn, or oh man, now I owe her $5. Or my unnamed mother, because they are hairdressers. This is another one. Another thing I've learned is worry can make you sick and drive other people crazy. So really, if you can just do what the Bible tells you, cast your cares on the Lord and not worry. Don't be anxious about anything, but in everything with prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known to God. This is not a time to worry. This is a time to pray. And we can do that, and it really helps. And then you will be much nicer to live with. Another thing is, I've learned I can change my own perspective. I can focus on my problems and all the problems around me, or I can focus on my blessings. And I really am choosing to focus on my blessings. I'm thankful that today there were not very many people in the waiting room and in the ER, and I was able to just, you know, do my time and get on home. So I'm thankful for that, and I wanna focus on that. I'm thankful for the time that I get to see my husband. I mean, he worked from home today, and I'm sorry, but I loved it. I could just pop in there and watch him. He had his headphones on, and he was deep in thought, but I just was able to just look at him, and I really enjoy looking at that man. So that was a plus. So I just changed my perspective. Another thing that I can look at is this time is a gift. Some people don't feel that way, but I choose to look at this time off, this time in quarantine, as a gift. I mean, I have a ton of things that I've wanted to do when I have the time, right? Well, now I have the time. Guess what? I have the time. So I also won't have a lot of excuses then, but you know, time, it's a gift. It's a gift. Rest. I have time for rest now, and that's something that we need to do. The doctors are recommending that you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. When you're rested, your body is able to better fight things off. So rest is a good thing, and to realize that all those things on your to-do list, you don't have to get them done. Just because you have the time doesn't mean that you have to do everything on your to-do list. So give yourself a break. You know, cut yourself some slack and rest. Take some time to rest because your body needs it. And lastly, laugh. Laughter really is the best medicine. That is what I have found. And I even have it, there's even a scripture verse to back it up. Proverbs 17:22 says, a cheerful heart does good like a good medicine. But a broken spirit saps a person's strength. And yes, I am looking down because I'm reading it. And I even bumbled that up. So let me read it right. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit saps a person's strength. That's in the New Living Translation, which I really like. That's my verse for today. I hope that you will take that and make it yours. Find something to laugh about. There's so many funny things. I mean, you know, we have time. I see a lot of you are spending a lot of time on social media, and there's some funny things on there. There's some things that aren't so great. Sometimes maybe just shut that off and find a funny book. I mean, read a book, you know, tell a joke to whoever you're home with, or if you're by yourself, I mean, look in the mirror and I don't know, that's a dumb idea. Never mind. Just find something to laugh about. Find old sitcoms on TV or something. You know, I Love Lucy. Oh man, she makes me laugh. I've been accused of being a bit like her. But anyways, I just wanted to leave that with you today, and I hope that you have enjoyed this session of Java with Jackie, episode number 2. Feel free to share. I don't care. I mean, let's just spread the love, all right? Have a great evening, and know that I love and miss all of you. All right, have a good night.